So the Malabar has taken hold and has started to climb, which is good. It means it likes it here. And I think these two big plants were some that we transplanted, but they're still very happy. A little squash next to it. I think the gourds have come up along the outside. And this is Malabar that we planted. Little bitty sprouts. And it's been dry all the way over here. These are very densely populated sprouts, which means that if only about 1/10 of them make it, there'll be several plants. We do have additional Malabar over here on the side, and then these squash plants, which are just barely holding on. I think these are, well, some of these are gourds, and then some of the other winter squash. And we'll train these to go up the trellis. I was mowing and ran out of diesel, so I thought I'd give you a trellis update. So here are the two trellises, and you can see this is one of the winter squash or gourd, I don't remember which, but has climbed and is standing straight up. And this is about 7.5 feet tall at the top. You can see the little tendrils. They're so cool. And then in the middle, we have lots and lots of Malabar. You can see the way that this stuff kind of grows together and supports itself and twists itself up and wraps and wraps and wraps and wraps and wraps around. And so we've got some all the way over the top and waving at the sun. And on the other side, we have some more of the same. So those are probably gourds. And, well, I don't know. It's got tendrils on it too. But this is more squash-like. Kind of push it in that direction. Anyway, one on this side is all the way up there and waving at the sun. So this little experiment is working well. Yay! To coax the plants over to the trellis for the tendrils to wrap onto, took a green stick from a sweet gum, so it's nice and flexible, and created a bit of a wedge from the cross of the trellis around the plants to pull it toward the trellis into another side of the trellis. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side.
That should be high enough.
That should be okay. And I'll just coax the tendrils to reach out that way and eventually grab the trellis. As long as we don't trip over that part of the
I'm coming out.
Seems like we were just here, but everything has exploded since we've had a little bit of rain. And now the gourds are going over the top and kind of reaching toward each other. And the Malabar is about to make a lap on everybody. It's very springy, doesn't want to stay in place. And we've got more blooms. Lots of happy Malabar. And then, dun, 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 there's one of the gourd fruit. Another one up here. Just kind of swelled up since last weekend.
Oh, wow. There's several on this side too.
There's a little bitty one right up there.
Mm-hmm.
So a bit of a shocker that too many hobbies, not enough time, and the garden kind of got away from us a little bit. It was doing really well. Actually, everything survived. Most everything survived, except we think some stuff ate the squash plants. The corn has done its bit, and we're gonna pull it up, till it up, add some fertilizer and some organic matter, and plant greens for the fall. Cue the time lapse. Winter garden. That's greens here in the south. We have kale, we have Swiss chard, we have mustard greens, and we have rutabagas. And rutabagas we grow here for the greens because they are fabulous. I can eat them raw out of the garden. Don't really get any bulbs, any of the big root part of the rutabaga. A lot of the bigger ones that we see like that we use around Thanksgiving comes from Canada. And it probably would work, but this soil has been very hard. It tilled up great at the first part of the year, and it was fine. And then as I was tilling it up today, it's been dry. I thought it'd be really dusty and just kind of crumble. It did not. It was like hitting it with a hammer. It was horrible. So we added, the video shows we added a lot of mulch, and sorry for the shaky, added a lot of mulch and tilled that under some fertilizer and the white powder. And if you notice some other weird stuff that my wife was throwing down, those were old vitamins, calcium supplements, old tea. It's, a leaf. Maybe the caffeine will kill the bugs. So anyway, I just tilled that stuff under. I think I got up to like 94, 95 today. I sweated through the shirt like 5 times. Gone through a gallon of water at least. 2 lemons, 2 limes, half a jug of maple syrup. The sun is going down. There's that. And these are French marigolds. They're kind of puny this year, actually. They're kind of puny this year. Last year, some of them got to be about 6 feet tall. And you can eat these. Should be a little peppery. Tipian was sweet. Tastes better than the one I had yesterday. Yesterday was just kind of bleh. Anyway, French marigolds get really, really tall. They're edible. Pollinators love them. There you go. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
Too many hobbies, not enough time.
It's a theme song, y'all.